I want you to remember how far you've come and how strong you've become. You should be proud of yourself for still standing, for still smiling, and for never giving up. Your unwavering spirit and resilience are truly admirable and a testament to your character. Stop comparing yourself with other people. You are you, and that is enough. Your journey, your strengths, and your unique qualities make you who you are. Remember, no one else has walked in your shoes or faced your challenges in the same way. Embrace your individuality, celebrate your progress, and find joy in being authentically you. When you focus on your own path, you'll discover that you have everything you need to grow, succeed, and shine. Be proud of who you are, because who you are is more than enough.
Hey everybody, welcome on in to QueenTiki. Hopefully you guys have had a wonderful week. I am still kind of recovering, if you can't tell. So, I'm going to try not to have a coughing attack. Take a drink of water. I have been sick like all week long, so don't mind me, but so I've been taking a bit of a hiatus. But I wanted to be able to get these out for this week for everybody. So, okay. I'm not going to go extra and elaborate this week for everybody, so just keep that in mind. I'm just doing your weekly oracle. I'm going to do a gemstone, and we're going to do angel numbers, you know, cut and dry for each sign, and then just get through it. I just don't have the energy to put into the extras tonight, so we're just going to leave it at that. So Aries, you guys are up first at 4:32. Timestamps will be up after the stream. I will get those done. Let's see what your oracle is for you, Aries, for this week. Aries need to know for this week. Alright, you have the Sage, 43, General Washington Rose, Modern Garden Rose. I'll read from the book. Number 43 could resonate with you. It is the last, it's second to the last card in the deck, if that means anything. Listen well, as you are being given the help and knowledge you require. It's just not in the form you are seeking. Also, open yourself to your inner sage. Is here also lays the way best attuned to your most authentic path forward. You may find great benefit in taking time out for yourself, retreating from a situation, or even going on a holiday or short trip. The sage retreats to a place where they can absorb the learnings made on journeys undertaken. They are ready for seekers who will open their hearts and minds to the possibilities that come from a willingness to live the truth. What? or who can you turn to for advice, and why do you honor their wisdom? Bred in France by Louis Xavier Granger in 1860, this rose was named in honor of the first president of the United States, George Washington, 1732-1799. He was a good military general, statesman, and political leader who served 2 terms in position of president from 1789 to 1797, and is considered the founding father of his country. This rose grows from 3 to 6 foot in height and needs full sun, free draining soil of most types, and for the soil to be kept moist but not soggy. Flowers in spring, summer, and autumn. The meanings and uses of the rose are wisdom, rest, detachment, truth, and education. The deities for the rose are Apollo, Minerva, and Athena. And the astrological sign is Sagittarius, so you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Or you could also have Saggy in your charts. All right, let's get you your gemstone, Aries. All right, you got pyrites. Attract wealth and success. Embrace your power and potential. Pyrite, I believe, is fool's gold. All right, and your angel numbers for this week. Angel numbers for this week. Alright, you get 3. You've got angelic company, travel, and romantic relationships. 701, angelic company. You're being protected. Your angels see the struggles you're undergoing presently, and they want you to feel their loving presence supporting you. Call upon them to show themselves to you in signs and messages today, and in the love and compassion of those around you. Ask them to show you their love now, and believe it when you see it. All right, let me move this over. 724, travel. Experience brings growth. There's an adventure awaiting you, and it's in your highest good to pursue it. In new contexts and environments, your angels will bestow wisdom upon you. Where do you want to go? Plan a trip or adventure, no matter how small, and know that it's never a waste of time to see and experience new things. Even if you can't go on the trip now, make a vision board of a future experience in full living color so you can be reminded of your goal every day. And 955, romantic relationships. Reconfigure your loving connections. You're being asked to change up your way of doing things in romance. Whether you're single or in a relationship, your angels would like you to take today to reflect and reconfigure how you go about connecting with others. Give yourself a hug right now and feel the love you have within abundantly flow throughout your body and soul. So, all right, there you go, Aries. Moving on to Taurus at 11:15. All right, Taurus, what do we have for you? Hey, Lisa. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. 2. The Hero, Sunburst Rose. Number 36. Somebody taught me to be a hero. Be a hero. Okay, number 21, The Creator. Vix Caprice Rose. Alright, I'll read 36 came out first, so I'll read 36. Alright. Keep going with what you are currently working on, because there is a strong indication of positive outcomes and eventual success. A mentor could be a valuable asset at the moment. Look to them for example, as well as personal advice, as you're being shown the way rather than having to seek it. The hero is willing to take on challenges and sacrifice for others on the way to improving the world in certain situations in order to leave a legacy of change behind. They thrive in leadership roles and provide inspiration and motivation for others, especially those that have lost their drive. If you were to be a mentor, what would you be sharing? This rose was bred by Joseph Pernay Ducher. I hope I'm saying that right. 1859 to 1928, in Lyon, France, in 1901, and named for its sun-like colors. Pernay Ducher was a third generation rose grower and prolific in the introduction of new hybrids. He is best known for the first yellow hybrid tea rose, and he won the prestigious gold medal at Concours de Bagatelle. I don't know if I want to say that. Bagatelle? Bagatelle? In Paris. 13 times for his new roses. Grows from 3 to 4 foot in height and requires full sun and moderately acidic full loam soil that is free draining and yet kept slightly moist. Flowers in spring, summer, and autumn. Goals. The meanings and uses of it are goals, challenges, determination, courage, and improvement. The deities of this rose are Hercules, Achilles, Perseus, and Athena. And the astrological sign associated with this is Aries. So you could be working with an Aries. You could be an Aries towards cusp. You could have Aries in your chart. All right, number 21, the Creator. All right, something that may have seemed out of your control could be a lot easier for you to deal with. You may even find a solution. I am having sorry, I'm having like a hard time like reading. I don't know why. Like, oh. Hey Sela. How are you? Welcome in. Better times ahead are indicated and the chance to do something meaningful. This is particularly true of work and close relationships, as they may step up their intensity and meaning in your life. Stability is also promised at the moment, but be careful of obsessions and addictions. The Creator can make order from chaos, and they know how to express themselves in ways that easily stir the hearts of others. Are you creating an authentic life? What do you need to do or not do to achieve this? Discovered by James Vick, 1818-1882, who was a gardening magazine catalog publisher and seed seller in the U.S. He produced and printed the beautifully presented Vick's Garden and Floral Guide, which first appeared in 1862 and was continued after his death by his son well into the 1900s. The rose grew from 3 to 4 inches in height. Wait, what? 3 to 4 foot in height. Why can't I read? Woo. It needs full sun but will tolerate part shade. Most soil types will work with this rose as long as they're slightly acidic and well draining, but kept moist. Flowers in spring, summer, and autumn. The meanings and uses of the rose are creativity, imagination, art, patterns, and beginnings. I just got SpongeBob. Imagination. Deities are Danu, Bridget, Sav, and Saraswati. Astrological sign is Pisces. So you could be dealing with the Pisces. You have Pisces in your chart. Imagination. A reading for the coming week. I haven't done personals yet. I haven't decided whether or not I wanted to start doing personals yet or not, to be honest. Citrine, invite abundance and prosperity. Let your spirit shine bright. So you can work with citrine, or the color citrine could be. There's different colors. It'd be like a lemon citrine, which is like a yellow, or traditional citrine is like an orangey color, yellowy orange. All right. So well, you got some help coming for us. Whatever it is you need, you got some help. Help incoming. It's all coming together now. Your angel's message is clear. The final step in receiving is to have an open mind. You have all you need in this moment. Right now, choose a centering pose, such as a butterfly, child's, or easy seat, that promotes inner peace. Feel abundantly grateful that more is on its way to you in divine timing. All right, Taurus, that's what I got for you. Let's go ahead and move on to gems. And Gemini, you'll be at 1955. Geminis, what do we have for Geminis? The Lover. I just got Shaggy in my head. Boombastic. Mr. Lover, Lover. Mr. Lover, Lover. I don't know why. The Lover. Bourbon Rose. She called me Mr. Boombastic. Tell me fantastic. Stephanie in the back, she says that Mr. Romantic. I am not Shaggy. Oh Lord. Okay, the deepening of feelings and attachments are indicated, as well as the opportunity for freedom and adventure. To love is to become passionate about a person, goal, or entity. And when emotions are raised to the level of love, we can sometimes lose ourselves in the process. Love is indicated, but be wary that obsessions do not come into play. The lover appreciates the beauty of life and of love. They dedicate themselves to following their emotions and prioritizing their feelings with the verve for adventure and daring. Often this gets them in trouble, but they usually bounce back. What do you love about yourself, and how can you express this? This rose was found growing on what was once known as Bourbon Island in Mauritius, now called Reunion Island. It is thought to have become hybridized naturally between a cross of the Provence rose and the Toulemois. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Both of which were used as hedging roses on the island in the early 1880s. This rose grows from 4 to 12 foot and requires a full sun position with rich soil that is free draining. Water needs are average. You can allow the top inch or so to dry out a little between watering. Flowers early spring, summer, and autumn. Meanings and uses: emotions, love, passion, self-esteem, and adventure. Your deities for this rose are Aphrodite, Cupid, Venus, Eos. And the astrological sign for this is Taurus. So you could be a Taurus Gemini cusper, you could have Taurus in your chart, or you're dealing with Taurus. I'll just leave that out. Let's get you your gemstone. Gemini. You've got the bloodstone. Find strength and courage. Face challenges with resilience. And your angel number. Power. You are very capable. Become aware of the power of your thoughts and words. Your angels want you to know that your mental state reflects in every relationship, opportunity, and environment you end up in. Be an impartial observer of all your thoughts and self-talk today. Your angels are listening. So there you go. All right, up next, Cancer. Cancer. 2450. My lovely crabbies. Crabbies. What do we have for, you're not getting all them cards. What do we have for Cancer? I think Cancer needs a little extra love. That's how it is. I got a lot going on this week. The Mystic, Boule de Neige Rose. Very pretty. I love white roses. Number 25 resonates. You may find it is time to devote yourself a little deeper to what you are currently working on or with, be it industrious of nature or spiritual. Something may need a bit more of your attention. You may even find something returning to you that you thought once was lost. The mystic will usually give up all earthly possessions and pleasures to devote themselves entirely to the divine or to the cause. This is a rather austere way of life, and they find themselves incredibly isolated. This is why it is a path trod warily or personalized, somewhat by many to include family, friends, and passions. What do you feel you are devoted to? And is it in line with your values and the betterment of your life? Bred in 1867 by one of the most famous rose growers in France, Francois Le Charme, 1817, 1887. It was sold by Le Charme into the U.S. and Europe and is still selling its rose catalogs throughout the world today. The name Boule de Neige means snow wall. I hope I'm saying that right. And reflects its appearance. A hardy rose. It grows from 4 to 10 foot in height and does best in full sun but can tolerate some shade. Clay or loamy soil is best, and it must be rich and fertile. Flowers midsummer to early autumn. And the meaning and uses of this rose are religion, belief, devotion, inspiration, and consciousness. The deities are Zeus, Parvati, Tulasi, and Devi. And the astrological sign is Pisces. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. You have Pisces in your chart. I put that there. All right, Cancer. Your gemstone. You've got Onyx. Find protection and strength. Let courage guide your path. So, Onyx. And your angel number. Let's get you your angel number. Alright, you got 3. Have faith. Your angels hear you. Your angels have heard your prayers and felt your struggles. They stay with you and remind you that everything has a purpose, even though you may not understand it now. Remember that you are never alone. Do a full body stretch now and ask your guides to send you love, peace, and signs. Trust what you see and feel when you wholeheartedly ask for these messages. And then you got big picture, 662. Make choices that reflect the main goal. Your angels ask that instead of focusing on the little things that can distract you and create negativity, you shift your focus to the big picture today. Your angels remind you that when you keep that image in mind, each choice you make will be in favor of what you ultimately want. Reflect upon your main goal now. Write it on a piece of paper and put the paper somewhere you will see it constantly, such as beside the bathroom mirror. And last one, 833 long game. And some of y'all playing the long game. Have faith. Big picture. Okay, you're needing a tip. I'm getting like, okay, and I'm not trying to channel. I'm really not trying to channel today. I already feel myself getting warm again. You've got like if you're in a relationship or wanting to start a relationship or whatever, like there's something about either the person that you're with or wanting to come into contact with or whatever, they're wanting a commitment, something long term, and you're needing to kind of like have faith, look at it in a bigger picture. Somebody may be trying to rush something, and you're needing to kind of like take that step back and take that outer look at something and take a look at it is in the long run, in the long-term type of aspect, about taking something slower or making a certain type of approach. But it's saying have faith, trust that what you're doing is in your best interest and in the right direction to where you're meant to go. You got this is a journey. Your angels are encouraging you to have faith in divine timing. The new balanced habits you formed are not temporary. They are meant to be implemented for the rest of your journey on this earth plane. Reflect now on how your mindset can shift to better accommodate your new routines. Let go of any timeline you may have that is not attached to better habits you've gained recently. Things will play out as they should. So there's that. Alright. I don't have it in me to channel and do all this tonight. All right, Leo, 3240. Leo, my little lion cubs. All right, you got the companion. 15, Province Rose. A pretty rose. Number 15 can resonate with you. Relationships of all types are in focus at the moment, and one or more need your closer attention. You may find tailoring and combining two or more of your projects, ideas, and plans are more achievable result may be had. Other people and their needs are going to play a bigger part in any decision making that you need to make or plans that you have in the future. Make sure that you are making room for others if someone needs a little more of you at the moment. The companion is there as a shoulder to cry on, a cheerleader to spur you on, and a smile you can always rely on. What are my most important partnerships and how did they form? The common name Province Rose is a nod to the almost endless fields of this rose growing for the perfume industry in the Provence, France. Centifolia, the Latin name, refers to the fact that this rose can have up to 100 petals in a single blossom, which also gives it the common name of cabbage rose in some places. It grows up to 6.5 foot and likes full sun to light shade. It will not grow well in hot or humid areas, preferring a cool climate, and does best in loam soil with good drainage that is slightly acidic and kept moist. Flowers in early summer. The meanings and uses for the rose are relationships, partnerships, loyalty, support, and agreements. The deities are Cupid, Philotes, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Pravati and Frigga. Alright. Astrological sign is Libra. So you're dealing with Libra. You have Libra in your chart this week. Alright, your gemstone is the Moonstone. Connect with lunar energy, embrace your intuitive gifts. Could be something about this full moon energy that we just have come out of, and the shadow aspect of it. Alright, you've got 242 power. You are very capable. Become aware of the power of your thoughts and words. Your angels want you to know that your mental state reflects in every relationship, opportunity, and environment you end up in. Be an impartial observer of all your thoughts and self-talk today. Your angels are listening. And 999, fulfillment. Visualize what's next. The cycle you've been carrying out is reaching fulfillment. You are at the finish line of your goals, and it's time to start leveling up to visualize some new ones. What can you do to tie up loose ends? Explore this question today in quiet reflection. All right, Leos, my little kitties. All right, moving 9:37 exactly. Welcome in, Virgo. You've got the Mother, number 17, Old Blush Rose. You were being asked to deepen your faith and beliefs, to look back at where you came from and strengthen connections with the place you began, to mend what needs mending, and even to create new connections. No past can truly be completely left behind. Take some additional self-care and self-love opportunities. Something remains and it must be healed or absorbed in some way. The Mother nurtures without condition and loves without question. They know that no one is beyond the healing strength that comes from being earthly or divinely mothered. Describe what unconditional love means to you. Cultivated in China for well over 1,000 years, this was one of the most common types of roses brought into Europe in the 18th century. The modern common name, Old Blush, developed over the years because of its color. This is the rose that inspired poet Thomas Moore, 1779 to 1852, to pen The Last Rose of Summer. Growing to a height of up to 5 foot, this plant likes a full sun position with any type of free draining soil, kept moderately moist. Flowers in spring, summer, and into autumn. The meanings and uses of the rose are compassion, love, persistence, strength, and patience. The deities for this rose are Gaia, Isis, Terra, and Mater. And the astrological sign for this is, of course, Cancer. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. You could have Cancer in your chart. Celestite. Seek spiritual connection. Open yourself to divine guidance. Hey! Oh my good Lord. My child is watching Peppa Pig. What in the world? I have not seen this in ages. And if I don't see it again, I would be fine. Hello, George. My goodness. Sorry. I'm not trying to throw that out there. Alright, 444, protective magic. Your prayers are heard. You are being heard. Be assured that your angels are guiding you, surrounding you, and answering your prayers for protection. It may be a time of struggle, but you are being led into the light by divine forces. Take a moment now to thank your angels for their protective presence in your life. Alright? I should not be telling on her. She's a freaking preteen. I don't know why she's watching Peppa Pig. What the heck? Oh, God, I love her. Oh, Lord. Okay, 433. Angels oversee. Ask for help. You may have been feeling lost as to which direction to go in life lately. Your angels acknowledge this and ask you to put your faith in them. Write down the decisions you've been putting off. Then ask your angels for divine guidance about how to proceed. Draw another card while asking for insight into your next steps. All right, there you go, Virgo. All right, up next, Libra. 4212, Libra. Welcome in, Libra, Libra. Oh, Lord. 23, the artist, Rubens Rose. Oh, it's such a pretty rose. Look at that. 23. 23 could resonate with you. Listen closely to your intuition as it is trying to turn your attention to what you need to focus on. Don't go with the flow of what everyone else seems to be doing or others are expecting. Embrace change, play, and be adventurous. And while it may seem hard at the moment to take a big plunge into a new endeavor, you can certainly dip your toe into the creative spirit. The artist may indeed become carried away with their own ideas as they jump from thought to thought, searching for the common threads, but they will eventually focus on creating order from the organic. Find a quiet space and in your journal describe the first 5 things you see. What do you feel about them? Bred in 1859 by the Moreau Robert Rose Growing Company near the town of Angers, France, this rose is named after the Dutch painter Peter Paul Rubens, 1577 to 1640. He is considered the most influential artist of the Flemish Baroque tradition and is framed for his depictions of soft-bodied, full-figured women. The correspondence with this full, soft pink rose is evident. The rose grows 4 to 5 foot in height and requires full sun and moderately draining acidic soil, which can slightly dry out between watering. Flowers in late spring, summer, and autumn. The meanings and uses are beauty, perspective, curiosity, motivation, and focus. The deities for this rose are Benzaiten, Pele, Kokopegi, Bridget, and Apollo. The astrological sign is Pisces. So you could be dealing with Pisces, or you have Pisces in your chart. Topaz, find clarity and focus. Trust your inner wisdom. So, meaning of the card, or you can work with the color. Really, I mean, topaz comes in like multitude of colors. So, pick your color this week, I guess. My. I'm gonna only take these ones. Alright. My, Libra. Unchain yourself. Release the negative. There's space inside of you being used to hold the bitterness of the past. Your angels implored you to keep the lessons, but to let go of the resentment. You don't need to feel bad in order to protect yourself from these things happening again. Take a moment now to visualize the anger you hold. Now picture yourself giving it back to the place or person you received it from. Feel the freedom of not having to hold that anger any longer. Hold on. Okay, sorry, my daughter came in. Alright, contemplate what will be. Imagine, 487. You are invited to use your inherent skills of creation. Your angels ask you to practice visualization. Sit in meditation for 5 minutes and allow yourself to visualize your daily world as if what you want has already happened. Feel your feelings fully. See the colors of this life vividly and allow yourself to wander at this brand new world. Alright, 666, personal responsibility. It's time to reflect. This number can have a very negative connotations to some, but from your angels, it's actually a powerful reminder to stop focusing on the material world so much. It's a strong message from your angels to take personal responsibility in your own life and ask yourself in all areas, what do I need to do differently? Sit quietly and reflect on this question today. 227. Befriend fear. You are stronger than your fears. Fear is not an indication of success or failure. It just exists within you. Your angel's message is this. As you manifest your goals and dreams, consider where fear creeps in and limits you. It's not going anywhere, so it's time to make friends with your fear. Reflect presently on how your fear could become a friend instead of a foe. So you need to release your fears or befriend them. So it's like unchain yourself. There's something you're binding yourself to and taking some sort of accountability. Some of you, you're letting like fear hold you back from making some sort of move. Or somebody's like afraid to let you go. I'm getting someone could be afraid to let you go. It's like enchained yourself. It's like I'm getting like the ball and chain kind of thing right now. You may feel burdened and responsible by this, and you're needing to kind of let loose and release responsibility from yourself. The responsibility is not yours. Some of you may be carrying a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders this week, so keep that in mind. Why am I? Okay, Scorpio, you're next. This could be worse than pink. So you got Shania Twain on right now. Scorpio. Honey, I'm home. I am on my way. 5042. Hey, I'll take only your clothes on my way. Rub my feet. Okay, you got the flirt. Sweetbriar Rose, number 8, which 8 gives like that infinite abundance. So some of you got a whole bunch of something coming towards you this week. Number 8. I got here or something. Opening your heart to a more playful and lighter outlook on what is before you will allow you to space to see beyond any negativity clouding your judgment. Go through all options, even those that may seem rather remote, before making your decision. It is too easy to let something that seems good at the time get away from you, and for this to become your long-term and perhaps not substantial enough reality. The flirt may know how to connect with others through a veil of lightness, but beware of what is on offer in exchange for the attention. Why don't you play a little, have fun a little, and experiment a little more? Native throughout much of Europe, this sweet in the sweetbriar name refers to an apple-like fragrance of the flowers and foliage. It is also known as a plantain rose, and was so beloved by the English that it was often taken across the world as a reminder of home during colonization. Now it is considered a pest in many parts of the world due to its invasiveness. It grows between 10 and 15 foot and needs full sun for most of the day and soil that is well draining and fertile. Flowers late spring to early summer. And the meaning and uses are charm, playfulness, attention, connection, and confidence. The deities are Dionysus, Delos, Betitho, and Lorelei. Astrological sign is Gemini. Hey Dan, how are you? Welcome in. Where am I, like, down here? Oh, it's down here. There we go. Alright, you get two. You got blue kyanite. Find clarity and expression. Communicate with confidence. And you got selenites. Purify your spirit. Cleanse your energy for new beginnings. And using these two in combination together will amplify the blue kyanite's effects. I'm doing okay, Dan. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I'm fine. I'm not 100%, but I'm getting there. Alright, you got 999 fulfillment. Visualize what's next. The cycle you've been carrying out is reaching fulfillment. You are at the finish line of your goals, and it's time to start leveling up to visualize some new ones. What can you do to tie up loose ends? Explore this question today in quiet reflection. 111 screenshot. Pause your thinking and hit the reset button. Think of the universe as taking a screenshot of your frame of mind right now. Everything that is going on, all your thoughts, feelings, goals, and dreams are going to be replicated. Get on a high vibe quickly so you can manifest your best life moving forward. Recall a positive memory that stirs an emotion such as love, peace, and or gratitude right now in full and living color. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well, you're healing well, and all that good stuff. You got ask for help. You may have been feeling lost as to which direction to go in life lately. Your angels acknowledge this and ask you to put your faith in them. Write down the decisions you've been putting off. Then ask your angels for divine guidance about how to proceed. Draw another card while asking for insight into your next steps. Alright. Scorpios, that's what I have for you. Let's move on to Saggies. Our Saggy babies. Alright, Saggy babies. What we got for you? 56, Saggy babies. I bet if anyone can make it work, I bet it's you. You got the Ancestor, number 9, Cherokee Rose. Look how cute and adorable that little rose is. I don't think you can. Why my camera? Gotta be a butthead. There you go. So cute and adorable. Gotta get all up close and personal. Hey, I like that movie. Back in the day. Alright, that's a really good movie. It was about a weatherman and girl. I don't know, if you've never seen the movie, you might want to watch it. It's pretty cool. It's a Leo thing. The beginning, the ending, the space between worlds is the place to find the essence of what it is to be you, and where you might find answers that better align with the core of your beliefs. This might be an ending, but in all completions comes the chance to step forth once again. This is an indication or affirmation that your intuitive feelings are leading you in the right direction. The ancestors leaves the gifts of their experience in the DNA of time for us to discover and work with, so that we in turn may leave something of worth, a thin layer of our truth in view. Where and who did I come from, and what influences do I have on me today? Native to China and parts of Asia, the Cherokee rose was introduced to North America in the 18th century. The name comes from its connection with the Cherokee First Nations people, who planted it widely throughout their travels. It became a symbol of the Trail of Tears, the forced relocation of the Cherokee in the 1800s. This rose attains a height of 6 to 20 feet and a width of 3 to 6 feet. It prefers full sun, but can tolerate semi-shade for part of the day, and needs soil that is rich, loomy, well-draining, and moist. Flowers late spring to early summer. The meanings and uses are wisdom, unconscious, memory, understanding, and influence. The deities for this rose are Athena, Titan, Jaido, Winds, and Neith. The astrological sign is Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, you could be a Scorpio Sag, or you could have Scorpio in your chart as well. Alright, you get 2 gemstones this week. Clear quartz, amplify your intentions, let clarity light your path. So this is very good to amplify whatever this stone is. Azurites, unlock your intuition, explore the mysteries of your inner worlds. Very cool. A botanical. I love roses, but I do love herbal, holistic type of things, so floral, herbs, etc. Holistic healing too. So yeah, I gotta find some more. I want to get some more decks that work with those, so I will. 208, gratitude everywhere. Challenge yourself to be thankful. There is always something to be grateful for, no matter how dire the present circumstances may seem. Your angels challenge you to focus on gratitude. Out loud right now, recite a list of what you are grateful for today. Nothing is too inconsequential to include. 360, prosperous growth. Learn from life. Your struggles are not in vain. There's much to be learned from your current situation, and your angels want you to take this opportunity to do just that. Journal about the lessons you are coming up against now and how you can use them to foster a prosperous future. 413, financial freedom. You got some, like, love and money coming in towards you this week. Saggy, get it? I mean, shoot, it's going to be enough to where you need to be, like, grateful or start. I mean, it's going to be very prosperous growth. Financial freedom. Take back your control. There's a need for you to look at your finances and get them in order. Organizing, understanding, and budgeting your money are all actions that create pathways to more financial abundance in the future. Reflect on an area of your life that does not support your financial freedom. Spend 20 minutes today digging deeper into this financial predicament you've been ignoring. Okay, some of you may something about your investments or whatever you may need to kind of take a look into. 750, limitless love. Love yourself and others freely. Your angels are asking you to practice unconditional love today, not only for others but for yourself as well. You can only accept as much love from the outside world as you give yourself. Time to level up the amount you're willing to receive from within. Journal about how you feel and the vulnerability that occurs when demonstrating unconditional love to yourself and others. All right, Saggies. Got 4 miles in the woods. Good Lord. Oh, from the wrong thing. I wonder how many kids wound up with poison ivy or poison oak. I bet y'all were really good in school though. All right, Cappies, 104.55. Although, I don't know, there had to be some kid to be like, whoa, what's this one? Because they didn't do the work. They didn't study. The Architect, Woods Rose, number 5. Number 5 could resonate with you. Cappies. Where's my book? There's the book. While problems and even seemingly impossible challenges may be arising, this may be the opportunity to create something new or to take a different path to your goal. Be careful not to simply jump onto a new direction just because you desire the outcome, because the foundation will not be sound. Are you ready to dedicate yourself to the making and developments required? The Architect reminds us to be the maker of our own destiny, but to plan carefully and deeply before we step forward on construction. Could I learn or reapply additional skills to create a better future? Woods Rose is native to much of Western North America, and although it has been noted that it was named after American botanist Alphonso Wood, 1810 to 1881, the United States Department of Agriculture has claimed it was named in honor of English architect, geologist, and botanist Joseph Woods, 1776 to 1864. The rose is drought tolerant and can also grow between 3 to 6 foot in height. Although this rose will tolerate part shade, it prefers full sun. Sandy or loam soil is required and must be free, draining, and kept moist. Flowers late spring to midsummer. The meanings and uses of this rose are precision, logic, solutions, investigations, and self-reliance. The deities are Apollo, Athena, Agma, and Ganesha. The astrological sign for this rose is Virgo. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. You got Virgo in your chart. Let's see your gemstone. kid that wiped his panty in the woods with the wrong button. Right! That's what I was getting. Don't get me laughing. I will start like coughing like crazy. And I've been trying to like keep it minimum. I'm trying to behave myself. Like not have a coughing attack today. Oh. Yeah, it's not been so bad today. I've been alright. You got clear quartz. Amplify your intentions. Let clarity light your path. So this is an amplifier stone. And because it is, and it works great with other stones to amplify the effects. Selenite does as well. Selenite's really a clearing, cleansing, cleaning kind of stone out. But clear quartz is really a good amplifier stone. I will go ahead and pull one more for you. That'll be good. Now my kids have me laughing today too, so it's you got two. You got blue lace agate. Find calm and peace. Let your voice express your truth. And you've got ruby. Embrace passion and vitality. Let your heart be fueled by desire. Well, that's about. You got 4. Capricorn, y'all are having me read a lot, aren't you? Dang. 000, universe abundance. The universe abundantly supports you. The force of love is around. This number enhances all attributes of other cards you draw today, creating a powerful connection between you and your angels. Visualize the power of the universe flowing onto your being and envision your own creative forces amping up to meet it. Draw another card, knowing that the next message will be amplified by this energy. What's being amplified? The effects. We'll see what the effects are going to be. I'll pull the card away here in a sec. What you give, you get. All that you've sent in the world has been collected and multiplied and is ready to be sent back to you. Ooh. Take a moment now to reflect. What realizations have you had in recent interactions with people and places? Journal about lessons you've learned and how you plan to use it to grow. This is a karma or a dharma. And this just is an amplification to that. So it's like you're either going to get an increased amount of dharma coming your way, which means you put forth a lot of good in the universe, so you got a lot of good coming towards you. Or there's a lot of amplified karma coming back somebody's way. Okay. Or, some of you, amplified affects your creativity. 857, creative flow. You are ready. Your angels are telling you that the creative flow of ideas is coming fast now. There's a lot being fed to you, and it's not essential that you remember or absorb it all right now. Sit quietly in meditation for a few minutes and write down anything that comes up. Continue to write things down throughout the day. Creative flow, creativity, and being authentically you. Speak your truth. Your angels proclaim that the time has come to express something you didn't feel comfortable expressing before, to yourself and to others. This realization of self has been with you for a while now, and your angels are ready to create changes in your life to accommodate it. Reflect on what your future self would have to say to you at this moment. Well, all right, Cappies. gonna check on some folks. I have been. I've been a lot. But thank you. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. Alright. Aqua babies. You're up next. 112.55 for you. Them 5-5s. Something about them 5-5s. You got 2. The Lover and the Father. 24 and number 10. Okay, so number 24. The deepening of feelings and attachments are indicated, as well as the opportunity for freedom and adventure. To love is to become passionate about a person, goal, or entity, and when emotions are raised to the level of love, we can sometimes lose ourselves in the process. Love is indicated, but be wary that obsessions do not come to play. The lover appreciates the beauty of life and of love. They dedicate themselves to following their emotions and prioritizing their feelings with a verve for adventure and daring. Often this gets them in trouble, but they usually bounce back. What do you love about yourself, and how can you express this? This rose was found growing on what was once known as Bourbon Island in Mauritius, now called Reunion Island. It is thought to have been hybridized naturally between a cross of Provence rose and the Soulmate, both of which were used as hedging roses on the island in the early 1880s. This rose grows from 4 to 12 foot and requires a full sun position with a rich soil that is free draining. Water needs are average. You can allow the top inch or so to dry out a little between watering. Flowers early spring, summer, and autumn. And the meaning and uses for the roses are emotions, passion, love, self-esteem, and adventure. The deities for this rose are Aphrodite, Cupid, Venus, and Eos. Astrological sign is Taurus. So you deal with Taurus, so you have Taurus in your chart. And then number 10, the Father. I don't know, I'm getting Darth Vader. Luke. The real power to begin anything in your life is ultimately yours. Though you may be influenced, blocked, or gifted with opportunities, it is up to you to create the action needed for making a foray out into the world. Perhaps patience is needed or more study before your plans can unfold. Or maybe you are trying to do something that is not truly aligned with your passions, values, and calling. The Father takes time to make trusted decisions that others can rely on. They are courageous and capable while inspiring a quiet type of leadership that is comforting and steadfast. What are the useful lessons I have learned in life from an authority higher than myself? The mountain rose is native to Central and Southern Europe. It was named for the mountainous areas it is generally found in, and the Latin name pendulina refers to the habit of hips hanging like pendulums. Mountain rose is a shrub, but it can ramble, and it grows in height to between 3 and 6 foot. It can become invasive in many environments and is therefore banned in some areas of the world. But if you can grow it, you will need full sun, free draining soil that is rich in either loamy or slightly clay, flowers in early spring. The meanings and uses are protection, courage, guidance, study, and authority. The deities are Uranus, Saturn, Demeter. The astrological sign is Capricorn. So you could be a Cap Aqua cusper, or you could be dealing with Capricorn, or you have Capricorn in your chart. Gemstone. All right, you've got citrine. Invite abundance and prosperity. Let your spirit shine bright. Shine bright like a diamond. That's funny. Third rock from the sun. Meaning of the song. Aquarius. That's so funny. The song comes on for you. Alright, you've got 301, renew love. A relationship needs attention. Angels are signaling that an important relationship in your life needs renewal and attention. People can often hurt the ones they love the most, and you are being called to recognize that. Who in your life can use a little tender loving care? Think of one way you can show a person you love that they are still special to you now as they were the day you first met them. Yeah, always tell the people you love that you love them. 292, channel anxiety. Create positive distractions to reroute nervous energy. Your angels are validating that the anxiety and grief you are experiencing can be overwhelming. Your angels are with you presently. They urge you to channel those emotions into a positive distraction. Clear your energetic space to create an oasis for something enjoyable and unrelated to your anxieties by cleansing yourself with water in some way. Take a bath or a shower or go swimming if possible. Alright. Last up we have Pisces. Alright. Pisces. Hey fishy fishies. Happy birthday to our Pisces. I know y'all are like tired. So 1:20 on the clock. You're like, I'm tired. We always have to wait till last. Even during your birthday season. I know. I'm sorry. I love my Pisces though. What do we got for Pisces for this week? See, I love my Pisces. Look at that, the heart. Number 22, Louis Rose. Oh dear. Oh dear. What shall we do? All right, 22. Making plans and finding answers with your heart is probably best at the moment. Listen to your hearts, what you truly love, and shine that light onto your day. Romance is indicated, and so are strong and sometimes volatile reactions. So watch out for yours and those of others. Again, try and silence your own mind and use your feelings to work through things. The heart does know what it wants, and it uses emotions to express this. So listen when it speaks. It can give and receive love at the same time. But there are not scales of measurement or score sheets to tally. When was the last time you did something completely heart-focused? Bred in 1851 by French horticulturist Jacques-Julien Marjoltin, I hope I'm saying that right, 1817 to 1892, the Louis Rose was named after Louis, a great lover of flowers, who married General Louis Eugene Cavaignac, Kveniak, I don't know, later in her life. He is remembered as the liberator of Paris after ending the regime of the Commune in Paris in 1848. The Louis Odieros can reach 5 foot in height and must have full sun with a well-composted, fertile soil that is free draining. It is best to water only when the top few inches of soil dries out. It flowers throughout summer. The meanings and uses are forgiveness, acceptance, compassion, love, and emotions. The deities are Hestia, Aphrodite, Venus, and Angus. I think it's Angus. Or Angus. Hey, Pammy Bear. And the astrological sign is Leo. You could have Leo in your chart, or you're dealing with a Leo. You're coming just as we're on Pisces. Pammy Bear. Put it out all the same. I'm glad you're here, Pammy. Alright, you have golden calcite. Embrace confidence and optimism. Let your light shine. And you got adventuring. Attract luck and opportunity. Open yourself to growth and change. Oh, you're fine, Pammy. I just wanted to get on here and get through these just really quickly. I'm still not feeling up to par. So I wasn't doing any extra special tonight. Just Oracle, Gemstone, and Angel Number. That's it. Nothing extra, nothing channeling, nothing. Just, yeah. I just feel just kind of, I'm just not 100%. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. 547, authentically you. Speak your truth. Your angels proclaim that the time has come to express something you didn't feel comfortable expressing before to yourself and to others. This realization of self has been with you for a while now, and your angels are ready to create changes in your life to accommodate it. Reflect on what your future self would have to say to you at this moment. 957, go forth. Stick with your decisions. The choice you made is one you need to stick with. Your angels guard against vacillating any further. Wavering just delays the fulfillment of the bigger picture. Lie in meditation now with your hands on your solar plexus chakra, just above the navel, and repeat this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I am confident. Alright, Pisces, you need to be you. Go forth, be you. And fulfillment. Or for some of you, by being you and pushing forward, you're reaching some sort of fulfillment. Visualize what's next. The cycle you've been carrying out is reaching fulfillment. You are at the finish line of your goals, and it's time to start leveling up to visualize the new ones. What can you do to tie up loose ends? Explore this question today in quiet reflection. So you've almost reached some sort of massive major goal here, Pisces. So picture what it's going to look like here soon. Alright, that's what I have for everybody this week. I wish you guys all a very wonderful, happy, joy-loving week. I wish you guys all the best. Be safe, be careful, healthy, all the good stuff for everybody that I wish for you. So just have a fantastic week. All right. Thank you, Pammy, for being here. I truly appreciate you. Dan, Lisa, Selah was in here too. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I will see you guys later.